The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Here we are, Friday pod.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Feel free to do your hey-o, Ash, just so we can feel like we're...
I've got a story I can tell.
Go on.
If you want.
Lickety
Yeah.
split.
There was a lady, it's very much like Pretty Woman. I don't know if you remember.
A prostitute.
She was a prostitute, but it's not about a prostitute. It's about, remember when she went into the fashion shop? She had all this money
Iconic.
to buy stuff, and they didn't want to serve her because they didn't think she had the money.
They thought she was a prostitute.
Yeah, and they said...
Prostitutes have a lot of money.
And then she went into another shop and she bought heaps of stuff, and then she went back to that shop and said, mistake, big mistake.
Iconic film moment.
Yeah, iconic. Well, there
I
was
say.
iconic. I just repeated it
Yeah.
because it was such a good adjective.
Iconic.
There was a story in China last week of a lady who, similar thing, she went to Louis Vuitton, which is a very expensive fashion shop, but the people wouldn't serve her because they thought that she didn't have
She was
enough
poor.
money.
Yeah.
And she's like, hang on, I've got money. She was like really rich.
God, you've got to be careful with the Chinese. You can never tell whether they're rich or not.
No.
I've always
well,
said that.
And then
Have
to
you?
be fair, he always has. Yeah.
and she even rang up Louis Vuitton and she said, and put a complaint in and said that these are people really rude to me and they didn't care either. So she goes, I'll get you. And she went back to the shop and she picked out all these items of clothing. She actually picked out $123,000 worth of clothes.
Yeah.
And she gave the money to pay for it in $1 bills,
Oh, God.
or whatever the lowest denomination is in China.
Dong.
Yeah, and she got them
$123,000.
$123,000.
It's probably be a million something. You know,
Or whatever.
Millions of dollars.
And she got them to, and they counted it out, all the items. It took them 2 hours, all the staff, to count it out. And they just finished and said, you know what? I don't want to buy it anymore. Give me back my money.
No.
Really?
And went home. And she said that was their punishment. It's gone viral on socials. That was their punishment for them being rude to her. They had to count her money for 2 hours
Well,
for her not
You
to
know when
buy
someone's
anything.
trying to count a big number and you yell other numbers at them?
Yeah.
Wonder if she was doing
Yes.
Just anything.
So they lose.
Yeah.
42, so
Hang
he's
on,
even-
no,
that. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Well, good on her, I
So-
think. I don't know who's. I think I'm on her side. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on her
Don't be
side.
rude, I guess, is the moral of the story.
Yeah, exactly.
I went into a shop in Honolulu once, and it was a leather shop. I saw this cool leather jacket, and I go, that's a cool jacket. I walked in, and I was just wearing board shorts or whatever.
It's unlike you.
And I said to the guy, I went, mate, I pulled it out, and I went, mate, would you have that in a size that fits me? And he looked at me and went, that's $8,500,
Yeah.
which
What'd you say?
Where were you?
in Honolulu, in Waikiki, in a shop,
Jesus.
he went, that's $8,500. Where he's clearly saying you don't have the money. And when he went, you don't have, it's $8,500, I instantly went in my head, I'm not paying $8,500. He's absolutely right, but
Yeah, you can't.
I don't
you
want him to know that.
Yeah, yeah. You
And so I
went-
just,
you went, I'll grab
as smooth
two.
as anything, I just went, well, have you got it in the size or not?
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh, is it on
And what did
special?
you do?
And did
He
he-
went and found
And
it.
you ran out.
And I tried it. I tried it on.
tried them on?
I tried it on, and then I went, all right, thank you, and walked out of there.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah,
See.
Well,
You
good
just
on
can't
you. That's,
tell,
and
can
that's
you?
your right to do that.
yeah. But I wish I could have been that cool guy to go. Yeah.
Take
Actually, no.
two.
I never would have.
$8,500.
I
How
never.
ridiculous.
I never would have bought it, even. But
Obviously.
mostly, because it's $8,500. It's a leather jacket, but it does sting you. Like, don't make a judgment call on me, buddy.
Yeah.
I
be
might.
careful with
I
that.
might have $8,500.
Yeah.
God, that'd be good to have that moment if you won the lottery or something.
Could you get it? And he'd be like, you pay for it. And then, what's your returns policy? Just out of
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if you just had.
And then, Jody, can you go return this for me?
yeah. Yeah.
I imagine.
But if you had billions
Yeah.
before you went in, you'd buy the store.
That'd almost be
I was
cool.
trying to sack him.
Yeah. And
That'd
then
almost
say,
be cool.
"Sorry, sir?"
Yeah.
Yeah. You're fired.
Like, if you were a billionaire going into places like dressed, like not looking like a billionaire, and then when they say something like that to you, just load it up.
I've been at places with really rich people before.
So have I.
Like I was at a surf club where we were all having dinner, and it was like a big queue for dinner. Like, and we've gone, how long is the, and you had to go, that's right, you had to get up and you got to go and stand in the queue to order. And my mate goes, I think we can do something about that. And he goes to pull out like a bit of money, and the lady goes, no, you have to get up and you have to wait. In the queue. We go, yeah. You're not going to throw $200 and like go and jump to the front of the queue.
Yeah.
Get up like the rest of us and wait in line.
That could work. I mean, that's our
clearly
American
it does.
culture. It works.
Yeah,
you know.
it's exactly what it would be.
Exactly. I felt really bad once. I still feel bad about myself as a human being because I went to lunch in Brisbane in the Valley, and there was probably 8 of us, and it was our old mate IBS Attack, some big hitters, you know. And I was like, here we go. I'm sitting at the table feeling pretty cool about myself, and there was one guy sitting right next to me that I thought, who the fuck is that? Like, this guy's like dressed like a bum. I thought it must be someone. I genuinely, I feel bad because that I wasn't giving him the time of day because I was too busy trying to highfalutin over here with all the heavy hitters, and I didn't even talk to him the entire time. And then eventually I asked him, I said, was that like, was you a driver or a cleaner? Like, what were they doing here? That was Screw Turner, mate, from Flight Centre. Like the richest guy at the table.
Oh, God.
And
What
he
would
was
be worth?
dressed like a hobo. Like he was dressed like in a crusty old polo
Really?
shirt, shorts, cheap shoes, maybe even thongs.
Really?
Like if you'd have looked at him and go, that guy's worth a squillion. I don't even know what he's worth, but
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
He's worth in 2017, he was worth $770 million.
What's that in dong?
That's a lot of dollars.
Lots of dong.
There you go. So the point is,
Don't judge a
stop
book
being an
by
asshole,
its cover.
David, and talk to the guy
Yeah.
in a shitty shirt. Yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Susie O'Neill podcast.